guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, remember I told you in my previous video that I was actually shocked that Angel put up Doyin for possible eviction. Yes, guys, even Mercy too nominated Doyin. And looking at how, close these people are to Doyin, it's actually shocking, especially Angel's, nomination. And somehow Doyin got to know of it and she was not having it. At some point, she even shed a tear or two because she said that she actually did like Angel. Like, even when they were talking about the nominations, before the time came for them to go into the diary room, like there was this whole promise thing that Angel promised her that she wasn't going to nominate her. There was this whole pinky promise and all of that. That Angel really didn't have to do that. It's just like she and Ilebaye. No matter what happens between her and Ilebaye, there's no way she will go into that diary room to nominate Ilebaye. Yes, guys, but I mean, she felt really, really bad that Angel would do that to her. White Money was trying to pacify her, but she was like, nah, that she will not even have a conversation with Angel at the moment because she can't even look at her in the face. Honestly, I understand Doyin. It's like being betrayed by somebody you actually do care about. It hurts. But then again, it's a wake-up call to her that nobody actually do get your back in that house except yourself. Yes, guys. And it's quite interesting how Angel, that she felt like is her person, will nominate her, but Ilebaye, that she felt has been manipulating her, has never for one day nominated Doyin for possible eviction. Wow. Anyways, from Doyin, we move on to the whole Pere, Cross, and Kim situation. Yes. So there was a lot of conversation about their dynamics, the friendship dynamics between those three. First, it was a conversation in the dining area between Cece, Doyin, and Pere. And Pere told them that, see, he has known Kim since 2021, and it's no news to Cross that Pere actually likes Kim. I remember I said this before, and Pere said, yes, he and this girl have been very, very close. That, I mean, when he even got, the information that he was going back into the house, he told her and she was like, no, that she's not coming and all that. He was pleasantly surprised to see her in the house, and everything that started happening between Cross and all that, he really had to step back to avoid this perception that, okay, there's a triangle or something of the sort. And Cece was like, wow, both Cece and Doyin didn't really know that, okay, that there was a closeness between Kim and Pere before the house. Yes, guys. And they were talking about how Cross and Kim were getting close, that they know that Cross actually likes Kim, but, from Kim's end, maybe she's liking him now and all of that. Now, all this conversation came about when Cece was talking about her issue with Ilebaye, which we are going to be talking about later on in this video. Now, after that, there was a conversation between Pere and Kim, and Kim was like, Pere has been withdrawing from her. Rather, he was drawing closer to Lucy. It was looking like Pere preferred Lucy's company to hers, and she doesn't even understand that. And Pere was trying to explain to her that, see, it's not like I was pulling away from you and all of that. Me and Lucy, yes, we knew each other by texting or on the internet or online. We're chatting DMs and all of that. We actually met once at Kid Wire's party, and that is it. And Kim was like, but you were avoiding me. And he was like, how did I even avoid you? The first night you came in, I slept on your bed. And I told you I would be sleeping there often, and you were like, no. And of course, he doesn't want to push things, and there was a whole lot of conversation about that. What I'm getting from this whole thing is Pere, like I've said almost 1,000 times, Pere actually did like him, but he had to step back for Cross. Cross knows about this, but he was still hovering all around Kim ever since she came into the house. And for me, that's not cool. And Cross haven't really had a conversation with Pere about all this. And now talking about Kim, I feel like Kim is actually playing the two guys. I feel like she wants that attention from both Pere and Cross. I think the most funny thing that happened in that conversation was while Cece and Doyin were talking about, Kim and Pere and Cross, Kim walked in. They had to find a way to continue the conversation without letting her know. It was actually very, very crazy. Yes, guys. Now back to Cece. Now, Cece and Ilebaye had a conversation. Remember, both of them are BFFs. And Ilebaye was asking Cece, what did I actually do, that made you angry at me and all of that? And Cece was trying to explain to her, more like shout about it, honestly. Like, if you are a person that don't know Cece or don't know that these guys are or these ladies are actually having just a conversation, you actually think that they are fighting. I know at some point in that discussion, somebody downstairs was asking, BFFs, is everything okay? And she was like, no, everything is good. We're just having a conversation, because Cece was literally shouting, and I'm like, now so now they have conversation for you. Anyway, Cece was like, there are things that small things that Ilebaye did, the whole issue of the wives, that Ilebaye had wives and she needed wives, and Ilebaye told her, go and ask the people upstairs, and that was like rude according to Cece. And Ilebaye said, the thing is, I begged for this wife. People upstairs had two, Mercy and Doyin. Everybody has been coming to me for these wives, and I told you, you know what? Go ask the people upstairs. I didn't tell you to go upstairs. You can easily shout from there and ask them to give you wipes. And she was like, you know that even that wipe is not for you. You never begged for it. And Ilebaye was like, I've been asking for this wipe since last week. That even after Cece asked for the wipe, Alex also came to ask for the wipes, and she almost did the same thing to Alex, and they had like an issue because of that. Now, aside that, Cece also pointed at the fact that something happened at the gym. She called Ilebaye Madame, and Ilebaye turned and said, I'm not Madame, call me Ilebaye, and hissed. And Ilebaye said, I never hissed. Yes, I said, don't call me Madame, call me Ilebaye, because of, the way you said it. And the way you tightened your face and was saying it. And I thought, okay, am I fighting this babe? Is she beefing me? So why would she even call me that the way she did? And Sissy was like, if I was beefing you, if I had you in mind, I will not even call you madam. And Sissy went on to say, you know what? I think the issue with you is because of your young age. That one is still shocking you and all of that. And also, you are so lucky that you did not meet the 2018 Cece. If you had met the 2018 Cece, you would have probably asked for voluntary exit and left the house, because the house would be too hot for you. Like, that conversation wasn't really a conversation to me, because Cece was being unnecessarily aggressive. A conversation is a two-way street. You talk, you listen. You talk, you listen. But what I saw there was basically talk, and no listening. And it just doesn't make any sense. And that did not end there. She went downstairs, and while having that conversation with Pere and Doyin, she also cited another issue that made her pissed at Ilebaye. Mind you, she never told Ilebaye this one. She said that Ike said during the party that the reason why Baye was dancing seductively with him was to make Cross jealous. And for her, she took it personal. You get the way she was talking about it. She talked about that if she was the one that was in Kim's shoes, that was even what brought about the whole Kim, Pere, and Cross conversation. That if she was in Kim's shoes, there was no way that conversation would have happened between Baye and Cross, because yesterday Ilebaye and Cross had a conversation to trash things out about their issues and all of that. And she said if she was in Kim's shoes, that wouldn't have happened, especially with a girl that had something to do with you in the past. I'm like, what exactly is Cece's problem? Like, yes, we all know that it's been said time without number that Ilebaye has a way of provoking people or triggering people and all of that. But in this case, this girl actually didn't do anything. You guys had a conversation upstairs where she asked you what she did to you, and she, was trying to understand where she has wronged you. You only cited two minor issues. You never actually said it was because of Ike or dancing with Ike and all of that. And the way Sissy was sounding as if Ike was her man. I thought she and Ike were friends. I thought she said that Ike was the one that had more feelings for her more than friendship, and she is the one that just wanted friendship from the whole thing. So what exactly is the problem? Even that whole situation that happened at that Saturday night, where she asked Ike to tell them a story, and Ilebaye was like, "Yeah, I'm interested. Like, let's hear your story," and all of that. That was also part of the thing that was pissing her off. I'm like, wow, like, is it that serious though? And she talking about setting a trap for Ilebaye and she can't wait for her to walk into it. I'm like, what exactly did Ilebaye do to Cece? And it's kind of crazy that it's looking like it's because of Ike that she's really pissed at Ilebaye. Because for me, listening to everything that she was talking about, the way she was even talking about it with so much passion, I'm like, hope Sha is not because of man, because that would be really messed up. Yes, guys. Now, away from that, I just saw a clip of Sheyi's post-show interview with Ebuka. And he was looking really sorry, and he was crying, and he was apologizing to women, to his wife, to his kids, to his family, that he could have done better and all of that. But the question is, will Nigerians buy that? He actually looked sorry. I mean, there were tears and all of that, as you can see. Because he's an actor, it's quite easy to say that, okay, oh, this guy is acting. But there's also a part of me that thinks he's being genuine about it. But I do not know. What do you think? Do you think that genuinely that Seyi is sorry for his actions in the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams.